Hello, good evening, everyone. You're welcome to Relationship Matters with Beauty. All right, tonight is interesting. And you know, I have my husband here. Whenever he's here, it's always an interesting topic. So tonight we are going to be talking about sex and religion. And are you ready? Yeah. You have to be ready for this because we are going to be busting your bubbles and we are prepared. Okay? We are prepared for this. The topic tonight is sex and religion. Now, Abigail, what are you doing here? How are you? Okay. So you know how we do it. When you come on this video, just share. You share it, you comment done, you host a watch party, then you drop the location you're watching from. Somebody should share to 10 groups, share to 20 groups. I hope your wife or your husband is watching with you. Share to 20 groups, 30 groups, host a watch party, call whoever you need to call that needs to be here. Merry Christmas to everybody. Merry Christmas. How are you all doing? Yeah, my husband is here with me.
Mr. Dan.
His name is Daniel Akpai, Apostle Daniel Akpai, and Mrs. Beauty Akpai. I don't like bearing my pastor title. I like people calling me Beauty. So I don't bear my title. That's everything is Beauty Akpai, yes. So I don't add the pastor to it. I'm a pastor too, and your pastor, and I'm a pastor's wife, but not the regular kind of pastor wife. You know, the societal one. But I love the Lord. He loves me. He knows that. Please share this video if you are just joining. Share it. Okay, let me just drop something briefly so that I can pin it down to the comment section. Keep sharing. We are talking about sex and religion today. I'm trying to pin something down, so keep sharing. When you share, comments done, then let me know where you are joining from. Where are you joining me from? Okay, let me pin it down. Good. Okay, I'm seeing somebody from Dallas, Texas. I'm seeing another person from London. Victor, how are you? All right. Happy Christmas, Chinedu. Keep dropping the location you're joining from. Let us get to 500 before we start. Chidima is from Sweden. Thank you for joining. Okay. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. When you share, comments done. I want to see done. Another person is joining from Asaba. Somebody says, I'm here for the religion alone. I hear you. Oluchi from Lagos. Thank you for joining. Good. Thank you for sharing, Abigail. Let's keep going. Sex and religion. You know, so many people are very religious. Something triggered this particular topic. I knew I just had to do it because I believe so many people have the wrong mindset about sex. You know, so many people have so many beliefs. So many people, Abigail, UK, Edna, Ghana. So many people have so many beliefs. You know, religious belief. I was tempted to say this to someone. Was it last month? I said one of the major problems we have in our world today is religion. So many people are born again but are very, very religious. Being religious is different from being born again. Now, people are mistaking these two things. Religion is more like, it's more like a title. I don't know how to put it. Religion is a name. That's what I can even say. But your relationship with God is the main thing. Is the main thing. So today we are talking about sex and religion. Of course, you all know I just wrote a book, and it's been the topic of the day for some time now. I just authored a book called Bedroom Dynamics.
The book is something else.
and I said this book is for wives and wives to be. So I wanted not selling to singles, but I'm having a change of mind. From this night, I'll be selling the books to singles who are of a marriageable age. Because in chapter 1 of the book, I talked about things I wished our mothers told us before we got married about sex. And a doctor reached me and said that she really enjoyed the book, especially where I talked about the part of disvirgining. Is it to disvirgin? How our parents never told us how to go about disvirgining ourselves, disvirgining, how your husband should disvirgin you, or if you are going into marriage as a virgin, how you should go about it. I said some parents, please share this video. Some parents never bothered to teach their children about that, and you know it's part of the book. So I think it's going to be beneficial to single. Somebody says, I love the way your husband loves and supports you. Yes, he's a good person. He supports me. See, he's the reason why I come live. He's the reason why I come live. Sometimes I don't feel like, and he tells me you are going live today. So he's one of the major person that pushes me to do whatever. So you should thank him. Some of you will be saying, Beauty, thank you for coming. This is the person that pushes me. So like I was saying, I think singles need it too. Because so many people are making mistakes in marriage today because they didn't get the information they needed to get before the marriage. So a man got this book. I'm telling you what led to this broadcast tonight. So a man got the book, and I was so surprised that after selling the books to over 100 people, I was getting the first negative review. Of course, it's normal when you do something. Of course, it's normal when you do something, you get both the positive and negative review. But I got the first one. Somebody said no need for this topic because there's no virgin. There is. I married my husband as a virgin. You may be surprised, but we still have virgins. I married my husband as a virgin.
In the university.
And I was in the university. So when you look at my outward appearance, you would swear.
The day you even told me you were virgin.
The day I told him, he didn't believe me. You would even swear that you like this, how can you be a virgin? So it's normal. Don't judge people like that. So for the first time I'm telling you what prompted this broadcast. I got a negative review. First of all, what the man said was, the book is not even worth the price. I laughed. You know why? I never knew something was in the book turning him off. The book is not bulky. I wrote the book in a short and simple way because I know African people don't like reading. Anybody who reads the book will say it is very easy to read. In fact, it's a book you can read in a day. But the information inside is capable of transforming your sexual life in marriage. So it's not about the book, the bulkiness, but it's about what is inside the book. So he said that I never knew he didn't agree with some things I wrote. So let me read the message the man sent to me so that you people will read it, so that people will understand. Sex and religion. I never knew the man was, you know, all these pirikoko people. I call those ones deputy Jesus. They should be sitting at the right hand of Christ by now to be telling God how to rule the world. Those are the kinds of people I'm talking about. So the man sent a message. This is the message. I'm reading it. Please listen. He said, good evening, ma. The book is a mini book. Within 2 hours, I am through with it. Let me read it the way he wrote the English. Within 2 hours, I am through with it. He said there is something you discussed in chapter 5. And guess what? Chapter 5 happens to be my favorite chapter. You know, when I came live to talk about the book, I told wives to concentrate on chapter 5 because chapter 5 is where I wrote about unlearning, relearning, and exploring. I talked about some people, how some people need to unlearn some things they've learned about sex, and they need to learn new things. So he talked about that chapter 5 that happens to be my favorite, where I talked about chapter 5. I talked about misconceptions women have about sex, and I needed to clear their head on the misconception. Now let me read the message to you. He said there is something you discuss in chapter 5 about changing style in making love, that a woman will be on top of the man is not good. Okay, let me just release this secret in the book, where I said you are not tied to missionary style, that sometimes the woman should be on top. So the man said that it is not good because it causes setback to the man. Keep quiet. He said it causes setback to the man. Number one, and God did not create sex that way. He said, listen to this, he said a man should always be on top. He said anybody doing that, God regards such person as an animal. So all of you that are married women, you that used to climb on top your husband to do, the man said that we are all animals. Wait, because I'm a monk. He said God sees you as animals and you can't make heaven. So those of us that have sex, that married people, ride. Those of you that ride on top, they say we will not go to heaven. Listen to it, He said those of you that are always on top will not go to heaven. Okay? I'm reading it word for word. You will not go to heaven at the end. He said, ma, this is him referring to me. He said, ma, if you are doing that before, you should stop it. It is a sin. if you are doing that before, you need to stop it. It is a sin. I'm a member of so ministry. Besides that, I'm a minister of God. So subscribe to our ministry channel. I won't call the name of the church and I won't call the name of the pastor. He said, and listen to his messages. So those of you that are married women and you are doing and you used to do on top, number one, he said you are bringing bad luck to your husband. Number two, he said me like this, I will not kukuma go to heaven. Number three, oh God. Number three, he said that it is that God sees those of us
as animals
that ride on top of our husbands as animals. So people should begin to pray. Please pray for me to make heaven. I need to go to heaven because I'm going somewhere. Yes, I need to go to heaven. People should pray for me because I'm a master. In fact, for some time now, my husband has been chasing me around and I'll be begging. I say it have do. You know what he used to tell me? He said, no, you write bedroom dynamics. I say, okay, say, somebody say we love being animals. I said, so, because I wrote bedroom dynamics now, you will now kill me. No, just kill me. What am I trying to say? I wanted to reply the man. Somebody saying the man is right. I know his brothers will be live on Facebook today. Loving your program, but I think it's wrong to call someone an animal no matter the level of provocation. I don't know why the man, he said God sees us as animals. Please, can you bring back the comment? He said those of us that do that, God sees us as animals. No, it's not me that is calling the man animal. The man says God sees us as animals. Now, this is what I picked up my phone and I wanted. Where's the green jotter? I picked up my phone. I thought, see it there. I picked up my phone and I wanted to reply the man, but I felt there was no need, because people like that, they've been conditioned to think in that direction, and there is nothing you tell them that they will believe, okay? Or they won't even listen. You people will argue, and I can't be wasting my data.
You should wait and read my book now.
Somebody says that means I will not make heaven according to him. And you know what? Immediately I started feeling for the wife. I'm like, okay, somebody that does, this is my husband, I said, okay, somebody that does not see, somebody's animal farm too, somebody that does not see a wife being on top.
He's a true missionary.
As somebody that does not see the wife being on top, that sees the wife being on top as a sin, that means he's the head. He has to be the head on bed. He has to be a head. Somebody that does not see such a thing as right, that means the wife is suffering. See, I won't be surprised if such a people, I'm telling you, if such people, I can only feel for the wife. At this point, I'm speechless.
You give up.
I give up totally. If somebody doesn't believe that a woman being on top is good sex.
But wait, I need one thing. There should be a Bible.
I wanted him to tell me I wanted him to show me where the Bible said that you have to be on top of the woman to make heaven, number one. Number two, I wanted him to point out where the Bible says anywhere you find the woman on top of the man in marriage, God sees you people as animal. I think the man should just go to missionary field. To be sincere, let's just know he's a missionary. Because I'm not understanding. You people should be able to separate religion from your bedroom.
Doctrine.
You must understand that these days, some of the doctrines you see are man-made.
Yes.
Somebody will just wake up one morning and say it is not right to wear earring. You will always have people that will believe him and follow him. Okay? So it is not everything in marriage that you should carry religion to. That is why so many people are dying in silence. I told you people of a bishop's wife that divorced him. When it comes to the bedroom in marriage, forget about spirituality. Drop religion aside and face facts. Now the question is, what should we even do in marriage? And what should we not do? Did God give us pattern for sex in marriage? Did he say we should do it this way? Even the one that he's saying, thank you, even the one that he's saying men should be on top, where is it in the Bible? God just said we should have sex. He said our body belongs to the husband. Likewise, the one's body belongs to the wife. Where did God say that the man should be on top? So many people are not enjoying sex today because who is using such a word here? Please, it's not allowed. Let me block the person. I block people very well these days. So many, because seriously, I can't stand some certain class of people. So many people are not enjoying sex these days because of so many things and imaginations they have in their head. Wrong ideas. That's why I say it doesn't matter where you are. Get the book Bedroom Dynamics. It will correct so many things you think on your head about sex as a wife or as a husband. Let me drink water.
So the thing is, we need to separate doctrine from sex. My wife was trying to explain doctrine to us.
Thank you, Ogun.
When I come up today as a pastor and I tell my members that wearing of eyeglass is a sin, and I justify it, the moment I say that, people will believe me, my followers will begin to do what I do. And that's why I keep telling people that the only standard you follow is the Bible.
Yes.
If you are married, you are watching me, you are a Christian, your standard.
Let the Bible be your standard.
Let it guide you. Now, he said that if your wife rise on you, talking about cowgirl, reverse cowgirl style and all of that it is a sin and it brings retrogression, that it takes a man backward and all of that. That is what he believes, because he mentioned the name of his church and his bishop and all of that. So his mind, he's talking based on what his pastor said, not what the Bible says. Why will the reason why I feel for the wife and I pity the wife is because this woman will be on a missionary journey till she dies. Such people, in fact, such people don't even consider foreplay is in marriage.
Foreplay, you are
sex.
talking of foreplay when the man sees
because
the woman riding.
The person will say, is it the hand I use, the opening Bible I will use to touch, So these are some of the things that we must consider. All right, separate doctrine. The Bible does not give specification on how sex should be done. I've read my Bible for years, for over 17 years that I've been preaching. I've read my Bible back to back. The Bible does not recommend the styles
for sex.
So just enjoy yourself. My wife's body is my own, and my own is her own. We just enjoy ourselves. So you need to know the difference. It will really help. You can continue.
And I want you to understand, in marriage, please share this video. Share this video if you are just joining. Share it. When you share it, comment done. By the left button, when you see, share it. We need to deliver a lot of people. Share this. So many people are bound by religion. Now, in marriage, you must understand this. Remember, I'm always saying in marriage, some people said that I just saw someone. Made a comment that the man is right, that such things should be discussed in a confidential place. World people are doing it in public.
And they are passing wrong information out.
The world are passing this message across in public. They don't care whether you are young or old.
Yes.
So many of us are the reason why people are suffering in marriage today. Forgetting that even these world people you are talking about, we should be confidential in doing some of these things. They know more than you. So I think it's high time we stop using religion to cover up some things we need to say.
Because they are still happening at the background.
People learning, and people that are benefiting from it are benefiting. One thing people must understand is beauty is not someone you can silence. Because if I do something and I know that God is telling me, go ahead, I'm pleased with you, I will do it. Whenever I come live to talk about sex, you need to see how full my inbox is. People will be thanking me. A woman sent me a message this evening. She said, because of you, I have started having better sex in marriage.
Wow.
My husband is so happy because he knows I have changed as regards sex.
Wow.
He said, because my husband sees me watching you. So if it's not beneficial to you, there are people it is beneficial to.
True.
Don't come and
be
judging people. That one is another sin on its own. You must understand that in the confines of marriage, where there is love, there is liberty. No one has the right to tell you how to behave when it comes to sex in marriage. And you don't have to feel guilty about anything. It will not bring you bad luck. It will not do you anything. You must understand this. So many people have the wrong impression. Some people can't satisfy their wife today because they believe some things are taboo. That is what they think. A woman once met me and she said anytime she has a particular sex with her husband, anytime they do that particular sex style, she discovered that she and the husband start having misunderstanding. And I showed her. I said, see, come. you have to work on your mind. It is your mind. It is your mind that is telling you that it's because of this sex style you people are having misunderstanding. When you people had not started doing that sex style, were you people having misunderstanding or not? So it is very, very normal, okay? It is normal. I said it is your mind. Now you have to take your mind off that thought that you used to have. That it is because of this sex style that you people are having misunderstanding. You have to be very, very careful on how you allow religious or negative thoughts affect your enjoyment in marriage. Somebody says, I'm making more money when my wife is
that
happy.
is a man.
That is the spirit. So don't let your thoughts cage you. Number one, don't let religious superstitions cage you. When it comes to marriage, sex in marriage, God did not give us a pattern. He just says, your body is my own. I can do whatsoever I want to do with it. Now let me tell you this. In sex in marriage, you must understand this. God created it. So if you are doing it in the confines of marriage, you are free. There is nothing wrong. Do
God
what
looks
you
at
want.
you and says, "Top of my son, my daughter."
In fact,
because it's right.
You can finish it and go and pray. It will not spoil your prayer.
Yes.
So God is not wicked to create something that will cage you or leave you feeling guilty whenever you do it. If you want to see where I talk about immorality, check my last video when I talked about sex or no sex. I was harsh. I was saying young people that are not married should not indulge. So many people were attacking me on Facebook. They were saying, no, you don't have to say that. You don't have to do that. Why will we not have sex before marriage? How do we test? How do we know that the man is actually active before we? A woman was publicly arguing with me on internet on reasons why she should have sex before marriage. This is how corrupt our world has become. It is not every car you can test before buying, no. There are some cars you can't test them before you buy them because of their price. Now, God created sex. If you read the book of Songs of Solomon, if you read the book of Songs of Solomon, you will know that marital relationships are ordained by God. And what to do? See, if sex is not important, why will a portion of the Bible be dedicated to such a rotten? Songs of Solomon.
It's true. Holy book.
In a holy book, such is it. In a holy book, such as the Bible. Let's read Songs of Solomon. Let's read Songs of. When you read Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, from verse 2 to 4, it is not wrong for husband and wife to enjoy each other. And if you must enjoy each other, you must understand that you have to do sex in many ways. Please buy my book. I told you people a story about my own self, that when I got married, it was my husband that disvirgined me. And 1 year, it's all these stories in the book. I'm just telling you this story, but you still see it in the book. 1 year into the marriage, I was not enjoying sex. And to him, he thought, please, no naughty comments, please. Let's keep this simple. To him, he thought he was satisfying me. Trust me when I tell you that there are women in my shoes. A woman once reached out to me. She's been married for 22 years and has never enjoyed sex. And for that 1 year, I was not enjoying it after he disvirgined me. So I was now asking myself, I'm like, what is this thing about sex that people kept talking about that was freaking them? And maybe I was looking forward to it in marriage, and there's actually no big deal.
I mean, I was a village man, kind of. I didn't know.
He didn't know. So it was when he started asking me, are you even enjoying yourself at all? I opened up. Some of you, if you ask your wife, you'll be shocked. I opened up. Okay, somebody's saying I am one of them. I opened up and told him, guess what? We started exploring different, masturbation is a sin. We started exploring different, different sex styles before I could figure out the one I enjoyed. Imagine if I was married to this type of man that was so religious, who thinks some certain things are sin in the confines of marriage. In the confines of marriage, who feels some certain things as is a sin. How will I even be able to open my mouth to talk to him? Now, what is marriage when the both of you are not even free to talk about sex? When it is paining you, you can't even tell your husband you are feeling pains. It's not good. Now let's go further. Songs of Solomon chapter 2 verse 2. You must understand that the only prohibition, I keep saying this, the only place God prohibited sex in the Bible is premarital sex and adultery. I'll be bringing out Bible verses. Premarital sex and extramarital sex. Aside that, he didn't condemn sex in marriage in any form, in any style. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 4. He says sex is honorable in marriage. It doesn't matter how you do it in marriage. It's not a sin.
Honorable.
He did not say missionary style is honorable. He said sex, and sex entails different things. So it doesn't matter how much you do it. The Bible says in Hebrew, he said sex is honorable in marriage. Let's see what Solomon says. Solomon tells wives to enjoy themselves. The book Songs of Solomon says husbands should enjoy their wives. Let me read Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 9 for you. And let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth, a lovely deer, a graceful doe. He said, let her breast satisfy you. And at all times, he did not say sometimes, at all times, let her satisfy you. So women, are you watching me? Married women, let her breast satisfy you at all times with delight. He said, be intoxicated with her. Oh my goodness.
Just like what I'm feeling.
Please forget it. We are live. My husband has been punishing me since I wrote bedroom dynamics. You know what he used to tell me? If it comes, if I want to say no, he'll say, is it not you that wrote bedroom dynamics? You better practice what you preach. You should beg him for me. Okay. He said, let her intoxicate you. See, enjoy yourself. There's no sex in heaven. If you are married, you must understand that I've told you people, one of the major causes of divorce today is as a result of sex in marriage. Some of you will not understand, but people who know this know. Now, what are the things I don't advise? I don't advise couples to watch porn. I believe it's a sin. Why even watching another person's nakedness? The second thing is this: you can enjoy yourself without watching porn. Some people will not preach this, but me, I will say it. Aside the fact that it's even a sin to be seeing someone else's nakedness, do you know that when David was looking at somebody else's wife bathing in the Bible, he was punished for it? The Bible considered it as a sin. So there are some people that believe they can't enjoy sex without watching porn. The second thing is that it is addictive. If you don't watch it again, you won't enjoy sex. So don't even start it. Don't start it. If it is that one, I'm not reading questions now. I'll tell you people when I'll be taking questions. If it is that one, I condemn it. Please don't even indulge in it
because
as a Christian.
When you get used to it, a time will come, your spouse will not turn you on again.
Your spouse will not turn you on. So let's read. You must understand that is Ecclesiastes. please take your time to go read the book of Songs of Solomon. I'm bringing out Bible verses so that some of you will understand this thing we are talking about. Number 6, sex is a give and take. Please watch me, husband and wife. It is never about you alone, no. Because it is two people that are doing it. If one person is the one enjoying it, it's not good.
Not complete.
It's wicked. You are wicked. It is wickedness. If you are you don't even care about your partner, whether your partner is enjoying it or not.
Just come through.
Your own, you just come like foul. You are gone. I'm sorry to you.
Chicken style. You are gone. Then you are gone. It's wicked. Please repent.
So it is a two-way thing in marriage. It's a give and take. It's for two people to enjoy, not one person.
And that's why you must ask your spouse, are you enjoying? It's very important.
If you watch me and you still, some people feel, mama, it's like you are talking a lot about sex this period. Yes, I just wrote a sex on book, and a book on sex, and I need to enlighten you people. You need to understand it. I'm a marriage counselor. I counsel hundreds, if not going to thousands. I've counseled a lot. And I can tell you that so many people are having problems with sex in marriage. And religion and superstition is contributing to this. Imagine that you are married to a wife or a husband, and you are begging your husband to do a certain thing, and you know that this is what will satisfy you. Why do it? Why not do it? Now, each spouse should give highest priority to the needs of their spouse. Forget about how religious you are becoming or what any religious person has to say about this. Give to your spouse what they need. The only sex style I am against, or the one I would tell you not to get involved in, is anal sex. Cut it out. It is so bad, I won't even do that. And you understand that it has so many implications medically safe, and I don't even just see it as right. Aside that, don't say that if you have sex with your wife in the morning or in the afternoon it will bring you bad luck. There's nothing like that. Don't say that if you do some certain things to your husband, it is a sin, or it doesn't speak well of you, or it is a sin. Maybe you should enlighten them more. I don't know what more to say.
You see, some of this, when I got married, I had a particular challenge when I got married.
Yes.
Because of the way I grew, how I was taught with different doctrine and religion. When I got married, having sexual affair with my wife, I was feeling guilty. Do you know what I did?
As a pastor.
As a pastor, this thing happened in 2011. That is how deep it is when your mind is being fed with wrong information.
Yes.
Because we're even taught to believe that the moment you get married as a pastor, your ministry will go down. That was what we were taught. So I had that mentality. We're just believing junks like that. So one day I picked my phone, I went to Google. Is it a sin to sleep with my wife, to have sex with my wife?
So many people are in this bondage.
Then I went for freedom. Yes. And it was knowledge that brought that freedom.
Yes.
So a man that must be free, first of all, has to be free from the mind. With the mind. Or from the mind. The mind, freedom begins from the mind. A man that is not free from the mind, there's nothing you say, he will argue with you. Some argue with their freedom because they do not give opportunity to even educate them. It begins from the mind. So I went on Google, I began to do study. Is it a sin to sleep with my wife, to have sex with my wife? Things like that I began to see Bible verses that it's not a sin. It's my wife, that the body, we are now one flesh and all of that. Sex is honorable. I began to see verses. I say, wow. So it means I have not been committing sin. Now, it was not the Spirit of God that was judging me. It was the indoctrination that took place, that now took over my mind. I began to reason the way I was taught. I was indoctrinated. So you now see, so many people are entangled with in their mind. by believing a doctrine that was preached to someone, preached to them by someone, we now just believe, not because we read our Bible. And that's why I keep telling people, the word of God should be your standard.
Yes.
So you need to work on your mind that your wife sits on you, you are going to hell. Where is it in the Bible? That your wife's rights on you will be backward in life. I want, because I am doing well. I am not backward. I think in that aspect we are good. So you need to work on your mind. Now listen to this. Whatever you believe is what you have been taught to believe.
It's true.
Freedom begins from your mind. Listen to me. Sex in marriage is sweet, bro.
And it can be if you are not enjoying it yet.
Bro, it's sweet gone. Very well. Sister, you say you feel pain. You need to do some things. Buy my wife's book. I have gone through the book. She addressed that part already. I will not expose her book to you. But if you are having pain as a lady, you are not enjoying. When the woman, dear husband, listen.
Okay, let me see. Somebody has been dodging. Some people have been asking questions, and it's counting to oral sex.
Okay.
I want you to answer. Is it a sin?
So many people are asking questions. Is oral sex a sin? Something like blowjob, oral sex, and all of that. I have said it before. I have said it everywhere I go, and I keep telling people that the word of God is my standard. I have
Somebody says Google isn't God, but he found scriptures there.
I found
religion is our problem.
Okay, that means it's a sin having sex with my own wife now.
Religion is a problem.
From
you
the
people
reply,
need to be delivered.
From the reply of the person
Bible
now.
verses not on Google. Satan is there, we know, but Bible verses are there. You can search scriptures on Google.
A lot.
Some of us need to be
Bible
delivered.
hubs. We have Bible hubs there. So I understand.
Bible hub is on Google.
You get all scripture.
Somebody said
Bible
Google
verses.
is not this.
So that aside, that is the mind that you need to understand that people have different mindsets and they believe what they have been taught. So no matter what, we just need to understand that people cannot think like you. People cannot reason like you. You can't think the way I think because I operate in depth of knowledge. Some operate lower than you.
Somebody said if my wife likes, she should sit on my face. I died there.
All right, so it's the mind. You need to work. My wife asked me about oral sex. First of all, I have studied my Bible from Genesis to Revelation. I have never seen style for sex. That is the only thing. God does not prescribe how it should be done. Read your Bible. Now, I will not even talk because this will be true. Just read Mama's book, okay? It addresses a lot of things. Just try and read.
See, I think this book is very timely. It was after writing this book, I discovered, I'm coming. Let me drop the link on how they can order the book. I'm trying to drop the link on how you can order the book. Okay, good. I just pinned down the link on how to order the book. It was after writing this book I discovered that so many people had a lot of problems in sex, in marriage, especially married women. Trust me when I tell you that most men enjoy it, but their wives don't. And I'm going to give you 1 point from this book on what I talked about, the misconceptions married women have about sex.
Just one.
Just one. One of the misconceptions married women have about sex is meant for their husband to enjoy alone. They don't understand the fact that they too deserve to enjoy it. And I went ahead to tell them how they too can enjoy this sex. Do you know that it's very easy to read? It's a book that you can read in one day. So if you are single, a matured single, you can read it because the book is not a rough book. Just raw facts that are in the book. Some raw facts are in the book. It's not a book that will corrupt you as a single person or make you desire sex. But it will give you some informations you need to know even before you marry. In the book, I wrote that I wish that our mothers will sit women down. If you're a mother watching me, I wrote in the book, I said, I wish our mothers will sit women down and talk to them a night before their wedding.
But I'm sorry to cut you short. Do you know that 70% of our mothers don't enjoy sex? Yes. 70%. The reason is that most of our fathers just believe you come, you enter, pam, you are gone. Most of them do not enjoy sex. And that's why you see that most of our mothers, they have issue with sex. The man is complaining, my wife is not giving me sex. Who will eat food that is sweet and will not desire for more? Sir, one of the proofs that you are feeding your wife well in the outer room is that you will know now. Do you know that sex makes your wife to submit to you more? Sex makes a man to submit to the wife the more. Submission comes from both sides if you are able to bless yourselves well. So it's so important.
Share this video. So many people need to be delivered from this religion we are talking about. Share it.
It is very, very important. Me, stay without. The way my wife is even attractive, self. My eyes is just full. My eyes are following my wife, and she was going to AC to off. I was just following her.
It's okay. So wives, get bedroom dynamics. Your husband will testify that there is
things have changed.
A lot. There is a lot. See, some of us, we don't know. And the reason why we don't know is we don't pursue knowledge.
And we try to ignore the freedom that is coming through knowledge. When it's coming, we try to attack it.
A woman reached me. A man reached me.
If you want to get the book, the link is still there already. Click on that link.
Click on this link below, okay?
And drop a message.
Drop a message that you want to order the book. If you're outside the country, it doesn't matter where you are. The book will reach you. So somebody was talking about we didn't answer oral sex. I must tell you that in your marriage, do what works for you. There is no law. What are you looking at?
Someone said that, sir, you look like someone that when you be making love, you'll be praying.
You must understand that the Bible does not condemn it. If you are doing it, it's not a sin.
The only thing is that the both of you must be healthy.
For you.
The both of you must be healthy, hygienic. Infection must be treated. It's very important. You must be hygienic. Infection must be treated.
Just make sure you are hygienic. But you must understand that what works for a home may not work for another home.
Do what works for you.
Do what works for you. But if that is what your wife enjoys, what is wrong with blessing her? There's nothing wrong. So forget about this religion and sex, this, that. The thing is lack of knowledge. Do you know that somebody can go to the market and buy a bag of 100,000? It was not long ago I saw a little bag online. The only thing that can enter inside that bag is khaki. It is very little, but they gave it a name. They gave that bag a name, and people were buying the bag for over 100,000 just to show off. But a book as small as this, for just 3,000, where you can encounter something that for your life you will know that you've gotten something that will help you, and you will even pass down to your children's children. The thing is, we don't spend money on knowledge. That's why some people will come online, they'll be saying some things they don't know, they'll be disgracing themselves in public because they don't have this knowledge. They don't read, they'll just come and disgrace themselves. But they can use 30,000 to buy attachments. 150,000. If the link is not working for you, send a DM. 150,000 to buy attachments. It all boils down to what is important to you. Buy book on marriage, read. Even if it's 6,000, buy it, read. Men, you are complaining. Those of you that used to send me inbox that she's not giving you sex, she's being stubborn, she doesn't like to give you sex. Buy her the book. She'll be the one coming to meet you, to say, okay, I am here. So some problems some women have in marriage. So if you are a single, matured single, you can get it, because there's nothing too raw about the book. Though my husband is working on writing bedroom dynamics for men.
Yeah.
I wrote this one for women alone. So he's writing it for men.
But my own is only married men that we buy.
Bedroom dynamics, how to satisfy your wife. He's writing that for men. He's writing that for men. Do you know that even in this our society, in this contemporary society, we have men who just think having sex with their wife is for babies. They just meet her when they want to have babies. The wife don't. Why are you people complaining that the link is not working? It's working. I'm seeing messages.
Some WhatsApp messages are coming.
I'm seeing messages. Somebody said I will need 5. Please send an inbox or click on the link. When you click on the link pinned down, it will take you. We have just few copies left. Oh, I never knew the book will go so fast. But I'm glad that we are reaching out to home. The book is just 3,000 naira. So people can buy handbags that they'll just wear to do to match for 15,000. Buy book. You can sit down and read this book one day. I did not make it bulky because I know the Africans don't like to read. Get the book. It will help you. You're having sexual questions, just get it as a wife. It will answer so many of your questions. You can inbox me or just go through my wall. You see where I posted about the book. You see where I posted about the book. But trust me, I wish I read this book before I got married. I wish someone had written such a book and had given it to me as a wedding gift. I would have appreciated it. See, if somebody is getting married close to you and you are thinking of what to get for the person, buy them this book. Give it to the woman. Tell her, please read it and thank me later. The person will return to thank you. Some things are knowledge problem. So all you need to do, click on the link. The book is just 3,000 naira. It's not bulky, but the information there are very, very vital. They will help you. If you use them, they will help you. But all I can tell you is this.
You got a review, I think yesterday or 2 days ago about the book.
Yeah.
A man, I think a man who got the
yes.
book sent his review.
Do you know that some men are getting it for their wives?
Yes.
Most married, trust me when I tell you, it is married men that are getting it for their wives. You know why? They know what they are seeing in their marriage. They want their wives to do better. So wives, this is a challenge to you. Some of you are buying clothes. Your husband is not even seeing some of those clothes you are buying. He's not seeing them. Somebody says, wait, somebody says, sir, the Lord is your strength. Your wife look like she will win you in the game. I'm a learner. I am a learner. Husband taught me. Actually, the acknowledgement in the book was for my husband. So, another thing, you people should go and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Beauty Akpai.
Beauty Akpai. I'm going to be uploading a video tomorrow. What's the title of the video again? I told you people. What's the title?
I forgot, but it's an interesting topic.
I'm going to be doing a topic on reasons why they don't commit. You know, do you know what it feels like dating somebody for long and they just go? So it's for both men and women. So my husband is writing the book because so many husbands want to take me to court. They said, why will I write a book for just a... Nobody should click on this, that doctor something, this thing. No. That why will I write a book for just women? What about the men? My husband is a very, very raw person. Okay? He is a very, very raw person. And men, just get his own. In fact, his own, he says you put illustration. My own is very holy. It's something young girls too can read. But my husband's one is going to be strictly for married men.
There'll be sex illustration, sex position. You have the illustration there. How you need to
satisfy your wife. Some of
wife.
You don't know how to satisfy. Me, I've told them how they will make you enjoy sex more in marriage. He will tell you people how to
what
do
the
it.
men need to do.
So the thing is this: make it a priority. please make it a priority. Just click on the link below and get all the necessary knowledge you need to get. I'll be in Lagos next week, so if you're in Lagos now, you order for the book, I'll come along with it. You'll see me, we'll meet one-on-one. We will take pictures. I'll be coming to Lagos with Bedroom Dynamics. Next week. So if you order for it now and you make payments for it, I'll be coming along with it. One thing is sure. Your sex life can't be boring after this. Understand that there are some things, if you do it in the confines of marriage, it's not a sin. Make sex a priority. Make it your duty to satisfy each other. Work on what you need to work on. Those of you that say the link is not working, please share, send an inbox, okay? Send an inbox. Those of you that says the link is not working, send an inbox, it will help you. The fact is this. Somebody says, oh, God wants to spoil us. You people should get ready because my husband is very raw. Me, I even know how to. He's a sex coach. Me, I even know how to conserve things. I know how to manage, but my husband, he'll just say it as it is. So men, be ready. Your own. On our own. I'm just sorry. That's all I can say.
I will not sell to single guys. It's just for marriage.
Somebody said the link is not working. It's working. In dollar, my book is $10. In naira, it is 3,000 naira. It is just a normal.
Someone say, how can I get? I'm not in Nigeria. If you are not in
Nigeria, you get the soft copy. If you are in Nigeria, it's hard copy. No soft copy for Nigeria. Nigeria, even if you are not in Abuja, we'll bill it to you anywhere. But if you're in Abuja, I'm in Abuja, it's easier. I'll send it to you. Whether you're in Ibadan, people have been getting the book from Port Harcourt, Kaduna, everywhere in Nigeria. We'll be sending the books across to them. So it doesn't matter where you are. But you see that chapter 5? Read chapter 5 very well. But read 1, 2, 3. Just read till the end. Every chapter has a lesson. The book is very, very brief and easy to read. Make sure you get it. It wouldn't take you 2 weeks. It wouldn't take you 2 weeks to read. Take your time to read it. It's not on Amazon yet. Take your time to read it. I'll be in Dubai next year, God's willing. So I'm coming with some copies to Lagos. Please, I don't give people wife. If you're in Abuja, I'm in Abuja too. Just send me a message, inbox, or click on the low below, the link. Okay, let me post the link again. Some people say it's not working. I'll post the link again. Those in Cameroon, I don't know what to do, but other people in other countries are getting it. The link is even, just be clicking on the link. If it's not working, send a WhatsApp message or go through my Facebook page. You'll see. Yes, the link will direct you to WhatsApp. When you click on the link, it will direct you to send a WhatsApp message. I will reply you immediately after the broadcast. So the link is meant to take you to my WhatsApp page. When you do that, it will help. Just click on the link, it will take you to my WhatsApp page. Subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming to Lagos next week with Bedroom Dynamics. So if you're in Lagos, make sure you pay before next week so that I'll come along with it. I'll be having a hangout with some of you in Lagos. If you are based in UK, we can send the ebook to you. In dollar, it's $10. I think euro is about €7. I don't know. When you click on this link, it will take you directly to WhatsApp. You just drop a message. I'm coming to Lagos next week. I'm coming to Lagos. Please, if you are not in Abuja, be ready to pay for your way bill. We'll send it. Be ready to pay for your way bill. If the link is not working, send a message. If you are not following, somebody saying we need wife, try help us. Most of you people have been sending me messages to look for wives for you. I don't look for wives for people. Go and find your wife. He who finds a wife. The Bible did not say I should go and find wife for you people. Go and find wife by yourself. The link is pinned down below the comment section. I'm sending some books to Enugu tomorrow. Everything is 3,000 naira, $10. So that's the price for the book. Just try and get it. Just click on the link. It will take you to the WhatsApp. Just drop a message.
Because WhatsApp messages are dropping already.
Because I can see that WhatsApp messages are dropping. Don't just call my line. I don't pick calls, but drop WhatsApp messages. Then I discovered that this end of the year, somebody said, I just love your accent. Thank you. Somebody just told me, that compliment has entered my head. Somebody just, what was I going to say?
Someone just told you.
Okay. I've forgotten what, you see, compliment. Women and compliment, they told me, it confused me. Somebody says, your husband should answer me. Oh. Okay, like I was saying. Okay, somebody just said that I should find wife. Mama, your teaching actually brightens up my day. Thank you, darling. Please share this, share it to your husband, or the link is working good. So just send a message. Those of you that are outside the country, if you can pay for DHL, we'll ship it.
And if you cannot do that, you will just need to get this.
Okay, please, if you are in UK and you need to get it, somebody is willing to ship for some people, then she'll maybe post it to your location in UK. But I'm not saying she's paying for the book. You will pay for the book. She'll ship it. She'll ship it to your location because I'm sending it to her. She said she wants to do that as my birthday gift. I have lovely people. You guys are so supportive. So supportive. I have the best tribe on Facebook. You watch my back. You watch my back. Pastor, help me. You can try for me. I won't give you wife. So that if the person is not what you expect, you'll now be saying it's beauty that gave you the wife. No, it's not me.
Find your wife, we'll do counseling.
Oh, and on my Instagram is Beauty Akpayi. We do prayers every day on Instagram, 12 p.m. And the prayer is going to be ending on 31st. We are doing the prayers to take...
Wow, I've gotten my own copy down here in Meduguri.
Wow, okay, you see, somebody got her copy in Meduguri. Awesome. Somebody just commented that she has gotten a copy in Meduguri. So we ship it anywhere, everywhere. Thank you, Abigail. So if you are in UK, just send a message, use the link, or inbox me. I will send you a message. So please follow my Instagram page, Beauty Akpayi. YouTube is Beauty Akpayi too. Go and subscribe to my channel. Oh, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Interesting. I'm dropping 2 videos there this week. Those of you that will be sending me message, how do I know that my man loves me? Is on my YouTube channel. Go and subscribe, you'll see it. The link is pinned down below the comment section. Thelma, thank you. I love you too. It's pinned down. You need to see how these people look out for me. Sometimes some people just come and some people, I don't know where they woke up from.
From Ngozi, send a DM or send a message to the WhatsApp link there.
See, as you are buying book, as you are buying here 100,000, buy 3,000 naira book that can add to your marriage. In 2021, spend wisely. Make sure you spend on things that are profitable to you. I'll come on Facebook so that we'll do prayers for New Year. We've been doing it on Instagram. Somebody says, yes, you can use Cash App. Please, Pastor, I thought there's a place in Bible that is writing man should not make love to her wife like dog and animals. Wait, which Bible verse is that? I think you are misunderstanding it for the Bible verse that says men should not sleep with animals. I think it's in the book of Deuteronomy.
Give us the Bible verse.
Just give us the Bible verse. Don't come and be saying what is not in the Bible.
Don't assume. Give us the Bible verse. Let's read it together.
Please.
I think it's better.
So we just have few copies of Bedroom Dynamics. If you don't get this one, maybe you wait for the next batch, but try as much as you can to get it. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all some other time. I may come live again before the end of the year to talk about a different topic entirely on how to improve on your marriage, in this new year. Thank you so much. Thank you so much in this new year. So just try as much as you can. Then those of you that have been sending me message for premarital class, that when is the premarital class? The next premarital class is starting in January. I'll let you all know when registration begins, okay? I'll let you all know. So I'll see you all. Good night. So if you are married, enjoy yourself. Don't be having sex with guilt, okay? Don't go and be having sex with guilt. sex in marriage is
This I say, what
honorable.
ways do dogs and animals make love?
Sex in marriage is honorable, and sex in marriage is pure. Some other version says honorable. Somebody say even the name of the book carry fire. Some other Bible verse says it's honorable, and some other Bible verse says it's pure. So just make sure you're doing what works for you. I'll see you all some other time. Love you. Subscribe to my...
Bye. Well,
I'm in trouble.
time to... Bye-bye. Well, tell them bye.
Let me end this first. Who is this? Go and look for wife, oh.
Me, I know the Bible
That says women should be above only. My stomach. These my people, eh? Bye-bye.